tips. After nearly 3 years of housing some of Denver's most vulnerable residents, the Aloft Hotel is closing its doors as a shelter.
Well, that means more than 100 people have to find a new place to live. Our Jasmine Arenas introduces us to one of the residents still uncertain about what's next for him.
They're now down to 80 people who are in search of housing. The Salvation Army, along with the Denver Department of Housing Stability, are screening residents right now for housing eligibility. But still, there's a chance that at least 50 of those residents will be out on the streets again.
Aloft Hotel homeless resident Guy Johnson is afraid he is one of the few that will be left with no housing.
It would arrange for me to go do a rescue mission, a place I don't want to go back to.
His severe anxiety, amongst other disabilities, have kept him jobless, and now he's lost hope.
I have panic attacks a lot around crowds of people. The rescue mission, everyone sleeps way out in the open in big rooms.
Denver used the Aloft Hotel as a homeless shelter during the COVID-19 pandemic, but now it's closing.
Unfortunately, this is the reality of funds decreasing at a federal level.
The Salvation Army says they've been working with the city and other organizations to ensure most residents either get permanent or bridge housing.
Over 50 people have been moved out of the hotel since we received notice, which is actually very quick.
But for those who may not get a voucher, organizations like the House Keys Action Network Denver are hosting meetings.
We can't just dispose of our community members like that. These are elderly folks that have no other options. We have the resources in the city.
For people like Guy Johnson, that's their only wish.
I just hope to find an alternative before that time comes.
Move-out day for these residents will be broken down into 2 phases. The first phase is starting on April 15th and will go on until the end of the month. This is just one of 2 protective action shelters closing down. The other is Park Avenue Inn, and that will end in June. In Denver, Jasmine Arenas covering Colorado First.